Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all doing today? Huh? It is an easy day. It is Monday, bank holiday, chill day, relaxed day. Great day, nonetheless. Little obligations, many funds, many chill. It's the time to do a little bit of painting. A little bit of dark angel painting. Dork angel. Because everybody likes a good dork. Especially if it's a dork angel. I'm gonna make it a chill day. Don't know how long we're gonna stream for. My kid woke me up fairly early. So, we'll just be chilling. Did a little bit of painting. Did these guys. Got them all up. Gonna finish up their weapons. If my camera wants to focus, that is. There we go. Gonna be finishing up the weapons. Get that done at least. We only have 3 more pieces to go. Coca, how you doing? My dude, how is life? Brother man, welcome in. How's your weekend been? Up until now. You good? How was yours? Pretty alright. Did a bunch of cooking, prepping for the week. Other than that, I've just been kept up all night by my eldest. I don't know what it is, but my kids don't. Jij bent echt een geit. Nee, jij bent die geit. Welcome in. I was thinking about you just a minute ago. I was like, how's this goober doing? When was the due date again? Duke. Do you like how to make donation? Do you know like how to make donation sounds on Twitch stream? What do you mean? Like how to set up that type of stuff? You want to integrate stream elements in order to make it work perfectly. Prepping for the baby due date is about 8 days. Oh, almost. Yeah, you want to get stream elements. If it's for yourself, then sign up here. There's a bunch of bots like that. You can get that one or you do it in your settings. But I don't know how many followers you have. Oh, you need to build up a community before you can actually start editing your stuff and personalize it, man. I think you need 50 followers for first setting. And then you gotta keep building up. I think there's a threshold at least. A threshold. Are you looking forward to it? Damke. What's up, Adeptus? How you doing? How are you adapting? These Vallejo bottles, huh? Why are you adapting poorly? Aren't you enjoying your days off? Or are you kind of like a workaholic? Is it hard? Is what hard? If you're talking about what your bold buddy that is you need more. You need more. You need like I believe 50 followers. There's threshold to customizing your shit on here, if I remember correctly. Which is always hard, but obviously, yes. This is true. Even when I'm not streaming, bro. Basically, I'm always hard. That's like the gist of it. That's my secret. I am never flaccid. Are you actually, like, do you have time off now, Duimgezicht, or? Do you genuinely have some time for yourself? And adapt as you're moving? The prep, brother. My condolences. That's a lot of hard work. This summer I will rest, and in September I am locked in for what? For studying Balkan history? He has an height adjustable desk. When he looks at the Citadel pots, the desk raises. Oh, for Vallejo it's good as well, but it's just the primer that is absolute garbage. Garbage. And I kind of feel redeemed because some of the pro painters kind of feel the same way, so. Will start working? Wait, you have a job already? I am so confused. I thought you said you're unemployed. Dude, I'm like at the moment we are still kind of like struggling, right? Not necessarily struggling, but we have to live frugally in order to make ends meet, which is not a problem at all. We did this by choice. Yesterday when we were driving down the highway, there was a car by the side of the road with an English license plate. But I stopped because I would like for people to do the same thing, especially if I'm with my family. And I would appreciate it if some kind stranger would help me out. So I stopped. And this dude came my way and he was like, Bruder, sprechen Sie Deutsch? And I was like, nah, ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch, aber... And basically I felt like he was trying to flood me with a lot of the German. I was like, yeah, dude, I don't speak this well German. Just hit me in English. And then he started explaining to me in English and I didn't hear half of it. But he was like, could you help me out? I need money for gas. My card is declined, and I'm like, sure, I can help you out. I don't have cash on me, but we can drive to the nearest gas station, and I'll pay you $50 for a gas tank. And he was like, oh, okay, thank you very much. So he followed me. We drove to a gas station. I paid a full tank of gas for him. Or at least like 50 euros. And then he was like, could you spare some more maybe? I need to drive all the way to Germany. And I was like, dude, I don't have any money myself. Then he was like, how much do you have on your bank account? And that's the point where I was like, bruh, no, no, this is not the way this conversation is going. I just gave you 50 of my hard-earned euros. I'm not gonna go there. Black primer first, then white ink, obviously. But then black primer from another brand. Before you do that. I'm a little bit confused by this. This one comes here. Okay, cool. Shouldn't have given 50 to begin with. No, but if I ever run into trouble, like on the highway, and I need help, I would want people to help me out, you know? Suck the pedal straight out again. You run out of gas, you shouldn't be traveling. Yeah, well, he also told me then later that he was from Romania, so that's when, and when he was trying to ask me for like how much I had in my bank account, I was like, no. Also, welcome to Proxy. How you doing? Maybe he was in genuine trouble, but I just didn't like the line of questioning and where it was going, you know? Hey, what are you gonna do about it? I tried to be the good Samaritan. I didn't even mind the fact that he was Romanian. It was just the fact that he was trying to ask me questions that even my bestest of friends don't ask me, right? Don't make this a race thing. Or a nationality thing. Anyway, how's the prep for the move going, Adaptus? British Scar speaking German is Romanian. Yeah, true. How's the situation at home now that the missus is working? We're doing all right. We're doing all right. I also got confirmation that I actually got the job, so I will be a teacher very soon. Which is also nice to know. Some stability. And then from there on, I'll rebalance. Most importantly, I'm going to try and keep Twitch going. There's going to be some growth pains at some point, but I'm going to try and keep that little thing that we got going on here going. Mr. Ball GM, how are you doing, bro? When are you beginning? August. Augustus. He hasn't stolen a British car before and wasn't certain of the mileage. Bruh. Probably. It's just that in my mind, I cannot imagine people actually being that dark, you know. But I think that might also be my issue. I've done this before. Hit a gas tank for a bunch of Ukrainians standing by the side of the road. But like I said, right? If I've had my. Why would you stop Twitch? Your leave was not approved by us. I'm not gonna stop Twitch. That's the thing. I don't want to stop Twitch. Well, GM, how's your weekend been, man? How are you doing? How's life treating you? No, I actually want to continue Twitch, but as of now, it's a little bit spotty with the streaming times, and I'm hoping to stabilize that once I've got everything in order with the job. It's going to be hectic in the beginning because I'll be studying as well because I need to get my teaching papers. Enjoy the look, my dude. I am good morning using my Pinkster Monday for getting some painting done. Or some household chores. Dude, dude, the same. The same. To be fair, if you're having car trouble that's unexpected, I'm willing to help. Run out of gas, you shouldn't be traveling. Mort, how you doing? Welcome in. I don't know, Proxy, man. I just feel like you gotta be the good that you want to see in the world, right? And I would like to see a hammer and sickle type communists supporting one another. Comrade, what is wrong with problem? Oh, I seem to have run out of gas. No problem, comrade. I will give you gas. That's basically the idea. I want to be toxic. I want to be in Splatoon. Why? Just don't let people abuse it? Yeah, that's the thing, right? It's kinda difficult nowadays. Anyway, Duimgezicht, you've got your day off fully today. Are you just enjoying your time, or did you have to make up an excuse that you're working on your day off? What is going on? To my job, I've become a great judge of character. That is also true, yeah. I can imagine that. Switch 2 has new Splatoon title soon. Did you get it? Did you get the Switch 2? I mean, to be fair, Croxy, you need to be a great judge of character in your line of work, to be fair, right? Switch 2 arrives on the 26th of this month because we are a small market. Ah, okay, yeah. I've also heard a lot of stories about people warning not to use a knife on the top end of the box due to there being very flimsy packaging material, and you could cut the screen. Printing, painting a bit this weekend while also doing some work in the house, mainly painting walls. So you're just painting all over. Splurging. Have your daddy days already begun? Yep, I'm gonna use a claymore. No half measures. Just blow it up to be sure that you've destroyed it. I like your style, Mort. How's this weekend been treating you, man? Oh yeah, why does my camera keep blurring out? Started on a diorama of Wolverine versus Sabretooth. It's awesome, but it's quite a build. Can't imagine. Quite the paint job as well, probably. Yeah, so anyway, about the streaming, I've basically, what I'll be doing is probably take some time off during my start month study and teaching. Just get a little bit used to the rhythm. And then from there on, we go back to a schedule that is fitting for everybody. Beat is working till 5 p.m. I'm eating leftovers and grinding Helldivers 2. You still play that? Gonna send in my plan this weekend for when the baby comes. You're not gonna take full time off? I was at the artist con, tried to get some nice prints. Tried to get as much nice prints as possible over 2 days, but moving about and viewing was really hard. Sales was good. This was a few weeks ago, right? You're at a conference for artsy peoples. Artsy folk. I also, yesterday, I was eating popcorn. And at some point, I had a bit in my mouth that was really crunchy, but didn't have any sweet taste to it. So I was like, what the hell? You know, eating popcorn. I was just enjoying eating popcorn. And then to my horror later, I felt one of my teeth and just a huge chunk of my molar just broke off. And I basically ate it as though it was popcorn. You know, we always have cons here, at least. Really? Is it that popular over there? Taking quite some time off, yes. In total, 2.5 months, I think, to start with. And then a few days a week. Dude, Croxy, I gotta commend the grind, dog. Hello, Mr. Scrapman. How are you doing? Welcome in. How is life treating you, brother? So anyway, I'm missing a piece of my molar now. So gonna have to get that patched up. Luckily, I'm fully covered by my insurance. I tried PC, but restarted on PS5. You feel like PS5 plays better? They're mostly on exhibits. One exhibit hall on average, but the bigger ones are like 3 or more halls. It takes a while to move. Oh, yeah. When I went to SMC, I thought one day would be enough. But one day is not nearly enough to soak up the entirety of the exhibit, so I feel you, man. But the ones that you did get were the ones that you're happy with now? Will Trey happy? Yes, afterwards I still have like 50 weeks of unpaid leave from this unborn child and the latest child. I'm gonna smear that out. Dude, enjoy that, bro. Enjoy that. You gotta make full use of it. You get it offered anyway, right? So might as well make the best of it. I'm good. Doing stuff and things. Dude, I love stuff and things. I love doing stuff and things, but I also love doing things and stuff. Story. I know one thing though, as soon as I start making money, first I gotta check whether or not I can get some day offs because we booked a holiday to Morocco at the end of September, beginning of October. Hoping to get those days off just to be able to celebrate a little bit of holiday with the family. But then hopefully afterwards stabilize everything, and then stream times will most likely move to the evenings, but we'll have to see. This is big time 3 to 4 day work weeks for a few years, and they can't say no. Exactly. Fully dive into it. We have what we call Doujin here. We are very close to Japan, and the culture of fan art is such that many artists make unlicensed goods, but it's allowed, and even Nintendo. Oh, really? So basically, it's copyright infringement, and Nintendo basically has to swallow that pill? From what I've heard and read and listened, is basically that they're very hardcore in their IP protection, so... Mr. Hasumoto, how are you doing? Because it is fan art? Well, and fan art is allowed with protected IP? Hold on, I gotta Google this. I'm kind of curious about this. Court has thrown out claims time and time again. Really? Illusion. Group of people who share an interest, activity, or hobby. The word is sometimes translated into English as clique, fandom, coterie, society, or circle. Self-published print works. Doujinshi. That is so interesting. Maybe that's why they slam so hard on Western markets, because Western markets tend to like commercialize it out the wazoo. That's kind of dope. Hasumoto, man, how's your weekend been? How have you been doing? How's life treating you? Only if you open a store and sell your work, there's some ground for them. Okay, yeah, that's kind of interesting. I never knew this. I didn't even know that was a part of like Japanese culture. It's basically, we can divulge from this that it's basically an Asian thing to allow for knockoffs. Otherwise, take a seat. Fucking Super Mario comes slamming at your door. Knock, knock, knock. It's a me, Mario! Open the fucking door! Yeah, I've barely done any painting as of these last few weeks. The knockoffs are hella high production value, even higher than most official art. More, like, but that is crazy across the board. I feel like most of the companies maintain that system that GW does. Basically, they sell a license to use an IP. Even though Nintendo is kind of known for its, you know, hardcore control, or, you know, yeah, of their IP, basically. Sort of Switch 2 stuff? What the fuck is Nintendo doing? What do you mean, the Switch 2 stuff? Nintendo needs better leadership? I don't know, man. It kind of depends also on what you want from a company, but I don't know. I always feel like other cultures try to do it in other ways, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it. They're not going to cease and desist Big Titty Bowsette. That's probably because they like it as well, but they can't do anything with it because they've got such a child-centered image, right? They probably goon to it during after hours, after office hours. I've always wondered, right, with fan art, how are you going to even stop it? Because there's so much of it. I feel like it's quite easy to skirt along the edges of copyright infringement. Because in general, like, art is always an amalgamation of stacking inspiration upon inspiration in order to get something new. But then being able to ban your Nintendo completely so you can't... Yeah, dude, oh, yeah. Yeah. That is such a weird thing to me. Them adjusting their terms so you can't sue them. Yeah, you basically lease the software on the hardware, right? You control the entire thing from beginning to end. And it remains their property or something like that. It's such a weird, there's such a weird system to it. Very much confused. Weird business choices. Not only weird business choices, it's just weird that it is allowed. Or that you as a company say to yourself like, this might be a great idea to do. The whole thing of you will own nothing and be happy. I kind of feel like some companies take this way too seriously. But then what are you gonna do about it? You can vote with your money. In the EU, that would never happen, but Japan knows that having the fans make art is basically free content and confirmation that their work is loved. Yeah, but wouldn't that be like... I've always wondered this, but I feel like Larian Studios, the studio that did Baldur's Gate, there's a lot of 3D printed or 3D models going around of Baldur's Gate models. They've not chased anybody for that fact. But they are very, very popular and in high demand. But it's not like they're sending out cease and desist left, right, and center. They're just letting people do what they want to do. In fact, there is Hoyo Fest coming soon, which is the company that makes Genshin Impact. They actually lease a booth for artists that sell their Dushin at the official event. Full support to infringe on our copyright. But Genshin Impact, isn't that a Korean game? I might be confused here, man. I know the title, but why would they? They have communities loving their work. Why on earth would you chase them? Bro, have you ever heard of Marvel? Have you ever heard of Marvel? Marvel. Was I gonna... Is it Chinese, I think? Oh, that could also be... Possibly, that could also be the case. I'm not too familiar with most Eastern European... Or, sorry, not Eastern European, holy shit. With Eastern media. I don't know if you guys know Feel Good MD TV, but or Spoon Handle, but both of them are absolute nerds when it comes to anime and stuff like that. And Spoon has already called me a barbarian, or something along those lines. I'm paraphrasing here, but it was an insult for me not liking anime. Marvel? Yeah, Marvel. Like, Disney will not allow anything, copyright infringement on anything, anywhere, at any time. They'll slam down on that shit so hard. I love their stuff, but there are some questionable things about them as well. What do you mean, Marvel or Tencent? Tencent owns a large part of everything these days. Dude, I've been playing Cyberpunk 2077 on PC, and I can tell you one thing: that is a prediction. That is not a fantasy future, a sci-fi future. I do not like MOE style. I prefer edgelord styles, harsh lighting, realistic but beautiful faces, etc. What is this MOE and edgelord? What does this mean? Like in your anime? 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 Mo. Same when Star Wars went Disney, it went to shit. Yeah, but I feel like Americans gobble it down with or I feel like especially Star Wars has a very forgiving fan base. No offense, I mean, like what you want to like. I just feel like very mediocre. Marvel, the same thing. I like Marvel Rivals, the game, but that's about it. Then there's this weird thing where Marvel is owned by Disney, but Spider-Man is owned by Sony? Well, it's basically Ayaya style. Is that like a Googleable term? MOE? Because you're losing me more and more. This is becoming a very confusing conversation for me, Mr. Mort. Senor Mort. I need to get the liquor to Asia, and we've slain everything. I don't know, man. I think the last thing I tried to watch anime-wise is Steins Gate, I believe, because of a friend of mine that recommended it to me. I think I got halfway through the second episode, and then I was like, holy shit, what am I doing with my life? But I've watched Elven Lied, a little bit of Naruto back in the day. Back before it was like generally accepted to watch anime. Like Dragon Ball was kind of like the only thing that you could watch without being bullied. And Pokemon. Let me just put it this way. It was my generation that paved the way for all the people humping body pillows now. Light Liquor, how you doing? I'm doing good, man. How are you doing? Welcome in. How's life treating you? How's your weekend been up until now? Marvel was in financial trouble in the 90s, so they sold some rights to get some money. They sold the rights to Sony in 98. Oh, okay, okay. I think you would like Psycho Pass. There should be a movie, very beautiful. I have been, since I've been playing Cyberpunk, I have been looking into watching Ghost in the Shell. Are you guys hearing this crying, by the way? At least for Spidey. Yeah, and that probably the rest of them got bought up by Disney. It's kind of a shame. But hey, what are you gonna do about it, right? I ain't got the money for it. I ain't got the rights. I ain't got nothing to say about it. Out of sheer boredom, when I was watching my youngest in the beginning, I watched the Spider-Man, basically home titled, Coming Home, Far From Home, Home Alone, Homey Dome. I think the ones with Tom Holland were actually quite fun. But then I also tried to watch the other one. I don't know what the actor's name was, not Tobey Maguire, but the other one. Those are so forgettable, dude. Andrew Garfield, yeah. Holy shit, he's like... There's no... There's no acting there, I feel like. We watched the original one, not the 2.0 one with the added, but it's early CGI and looks gross. Okay, okay. Is it on one of the streaming services? Toby and him are goated? Holy shit, Coca. I know you're from Georgia and all, but taste can be acquired. And Andrew Garfield is absolutely, has the expression range of a brick, bro. You don't like Andrew? No, not at all, bro. Holy shit. That guy cannot act for shit. Especially not a Spider-Man, you know? Spider-Man is kind of like... Peter Parker. He's kind of... It's a character, you know? I mean, at least for my youth, I remember him a certain type of way. Peter Parker. And it's not Andrew Garfield, and it's also not Tobey Maguire. And I feel like Tom Holland actually hits quite close to the actual genuine Peter Parker. Peter Parker. Elbrush. But I also know that you like Rainbow Six Siege, so whatever your opinion is, you lose. But I'll check it out more. I'll have to check out where the original can be checked out. But then because it's old anime, I feel also like, you know, they take their time. I'm gonna have to mentally kind of prepare for it. But you hosted it? You hosted it how? Do you stream, Mort? Have you been keeping secrets from me? No taste is also a taste. This is also true. Correct, dan gezegd. I am sure it is on some streaming services. Though I have legal means. I'd rather get the right versions with the better subtitles from high seas. From the high seas. Ah, yes, obviously. Why you don't like R6? I understand your league hate, but why hate on R6? It's a scrub game, bro. People that like R6 say that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are better actors than Tom Holland in the role of Spider-Man. They kind of asked for it. The second movie is called Gits 2. Oh, okay. Innocence. Discord. Wait, on whose Discord? Because you have skill issue. No, I don't have a skill issue. I actually have sophisticated taste, Coca. I have a palate. Need to put up makeup? That's why you don't like R6? Bro, I have a life. It's basically just unemployed people that really enjoy Rainbow Six Siege. Dude, I'm pulling out everything. Stop pushing me. Coca, which was the dumplings again? What was the dumplings again? Was that the khinkali or was that the khachapuri? I need to know, which one was it? The dumplings. Because I feel disrespected, not gonna lie. Brother, I don't know what to tell you. You like Andrew Garfield in the role of Spider-Man. I mean, you're kind of asking for it. But which one was it? Was it the dumplings? Was it the khinkali or was it the khachapuri? I can't remember. I mean, in all honesty, khinkali? Okay, yeah, okay. I hope you're ready for this. People that like Rainbow Six Siege eat khinkali like they're basically about to lick a ball sack. I'm sorry, I had to make that joke. Okay, listen, I'm tired. I'm just gonna hide behind the fact that I had like 4 hours of sleep, okay? But honestly, if you came to watch me and watch my stream to be respected, and I mean, Duimgezicht can tell you you're in the wrong place. It feels kind of weird because I'm just missing a piece of my molar. And please don't tell me you ate khinkali with a fork. I didn't eat it with a fork, but I didn't eat it like I was a Rainbow Six Siege player. I remember the good old days of Rainbow Six where you had to like tactically take over a map. You need to eat it with your hands. Brother, I eat with my hands on the daily. But only the right hand though. Only the holy hand. Yeah, Siege went downhill. See? Skull Death. What a dude. I like you already. Welcome in. How are you doing? How's your weekend been? I believe it was Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six and SWAT. SWAT series. Holy shit, those were such good games. Oh, well! How you doing, dude? Welcome in. So you think Tom Holland is better than Andrew? No, I don't think so. This is just an objective truth. I don't know why you keep asking this when I've already made it very, very clear. My desktop died Saturday night. How? What? Did you drop it? I like SWAT. Check Ready or Not. Yeah, I've heard about this, but I like Cyberpunk better at the moment. It's okay, Brush. With have enormous age difference. Not only age difference, but also sophistication and taste, brother. Thanks, doing good. Frost and Jackal was my main, but just can't get back to it. Isn't it at some point you've just played it? Ready or Not is so good. I've not played it. I should check it out. But I've been really like heavily invested into Cyberpunk. Especially now that there's rumors that there's probably going to be more updates to the game. Either that or Project Orion, which is like the sequel to Cyberpunk, is going to... I don't know. That game was so undervalued. Playing a game and a herd pop. You heard a pop and she will not turn on, so I ordered a beast of a PC tonight. You can drive it through the city as well. It's basically combined. Like a couple of months ago I played it. Only did like one match or two. Didn't fuck with it. Yeah, I think at some point like games die if there's not anything to like feed it, then what are you even gonna do, right? If the joy is kind of sucked out of the game. I mean, mind you, I've never played Rainbow Six Siege, but that is also because it felt like the old school online shooters. That format for me is kind of boring, but that's also, I have 2 kids now, so I need to be able to pause my game. Me and you have different tastes, man. I know. Don't worry about it. They confirmed the sequel of Cyberpunk is in development. Correct, but there's also been people that keep an eye on LinkedIn saw that there was somebody that was hired to expand on existing dialogue and on quests and stuff like that, because if you've played Cyberpunk 2077 and you really like go through reading everything, then there is a story that is being told in between the lines that is hidden so well. The casual gamer will not be reading it, to be fair. But there's actually so much depth to that story because all the missions in the game are connected. Even the side quests. I am unsubscribing, Brush. It's all good, man. Don't worry about it. I understand you. If you like Andrew Garfield over Tom Holland, then I understand you fully. The golden age of games is over. I don't think it's the golden age of gaming. I feel like now that I've got a kid and I see him watch children's show, and I've got a cousin the same age as my own son that has that is also, you know, watching kiddie cartoons. With all the stuff that is being offered, like the difference is huge. Oh, hold on, my girlfriend needs the cable. We're also an hour in, so I'm gonna grab a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. if you also say Call of Duty Black Ops sucks, I don't know. I've never played that game, man. I'm sorry, I've got taste. Give me 1 second, I'll be back in a moment. We'll continue bashing bad taste in a sec. De ladekabel moest je hebben. Ja. Nee, dat is die. Dat is deze. Even een bakje koffie halen. Bakje koffie. Coffee, and I am back. Sells open is the same shit, new skin. It's basically like EA copy paste, you know, Ubisoft copy paste. But coming back to my story, it's basically back in the day. What you call the golden age of gaming. It is kind of how do you say this? Everybody was looking forward to the same releases because it was just a few studios that were doing great releases. And now, there's so many releases on so many different platforms that it's difficult to keep track of what everybody is playing. And I feel like the simple game formulas that really work well, do well. You know, like Among Us. It's just a simple example. And then you've got like the Nintendo releases. Everybody loves Nintendo. You can't really hate on Nintendo. But that's about it, I feel like. And then every niche has gotten its own community. Companies have really understood that you need to keep people in the loop, as simple as they are. A gang of wizards, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate the love. I hope you're having a great weekend. I hope you're enjoying your bank holiday if you have it. I feel like media as we used to consume it, because I feel like our generation has consciously also really lived the development of going from mechanical to analog to digital in such a short amount of time. I feel like a lot of us experienced that weird type of change. I don't know how to explain it. Fenris Wolf, welcome in. How are you doing? Como estás, amigo? And now all the communities are just hopped in here and you're speaking facts. Well, thank you. I tend to spout just whatever comes to mind, but I appreciate that. I feel like our generation, we grew up together, watching the same stuff, or at least like the choices were small, little. You either had channel 1, channel 2, or channel 3 to watch any show you would like. But then now, basically, whichever subscription that you have, real AAA titles are hard to find nowadays. I feel like AAA titles is kind of being hijacked by the consumer now, and people dictate AAA titles are those titles that, you know, like was the game Clair Obscur that came out with the made by that studio of people that basically fled Ubisoft. That's, in my opinion, that is considered a AAA title, but it's not a AAA studio. Yeah, it went from Forma Art to a Payday to go. Yeah. I also feel like this is why indie studios have become so popular, because they basically try to make something. If you're looking at games, then it's basically a group of people that love a shared vision. So they try to make something that they would want to play. What kind of camera are you using for your top-down angle? Looks great. This is a Sony 6100. Thank you. Today is okay. How are you today? I hope it's all fine. I'm doing good, man. A little bit tired. My eldest was keeping me up. I wanted to sleep in my bed because I sleep separate from my girl because we have a 8-month-old. But yeah, he was, I think it was 1:30 when he showed himself, and then basically kept me up. First, I bought Miniature Soldier. Want to see? What did you buy? What is a Miniature Soldier? Is it Warhammer? The webcam is trash, but I feel like you guys aren't watching to see my face. Anyway, gang of wizards, man. Who are you? What do you do on the regular? How did you end up here? And what are you? What's your poison? Do you paint miniatures? Do you D&D? Do you build garage kits or Gundam? Or 6 miniature. Oh. Let me see. You probably sent it. No, you didn't. Yep. You basically do all of it. Nothing can stop you. Painting some salamanders right now. Really nice, dude. If you have any pictures to share, exclamation mark Discord gets you to the Discord. AAA just means how much money was wasted. If you waste less, then you are not a AAA title. Wasn't it Ubisoft that said they were making a quadruple A title and it basically flunked? Brother, this was AI generated, dog. I have to go now. Catch y'all later. Take care, Mort, man. Take care. Have a good one. Do you play the game of Warhammer, Mr. Wizards, or do you just enjoy painting miniatures? Did you paint this? Dark Devil Knight. Welcome in. How are you doing? How are you doing? How was your weekend? I know for facts you didn't pay this. You didn't paint this, brother. I ask whether or not you play the game because normally I played 6th edition, now 10th, mostly hobby though. Good. Too much Space Marines on the weekend? You mean on the category or? And congratulations, Ball GM. It's always a good feeling when you get it done. I'm working on a commissioned diorama of the Lion, his honor retinue, and Guilliman and his honor retinue, and then we have Sanguinius and his honor retinue. So this is our guy, our man, the myth, the man, the legend. The Lion in 30k. Costed $40? Really? That's expensive, bro. And he's gonna have an honor retinue fully accompanying him. 30k Deathwing Company hero Marines. Still need to glue on the shield. And Guilliman and his honor retinue are ready already. Now I just gotta do Sanguinius and his guys, which I've already got prepped up. And then they're all gonna be on a diorama. And the Blood Angels are going to be suspended in midair. I'm gonna connect them basically from the back to make them look like they are airborne. Looks good. I like the sword effect. Thanks, appreciate it. Looking clean. Also, which paint tastes the best in your opinion? These ones, man. These taste very lemony. These are Uptiling 502 acrylics, heavy base, heavy body acrylics. They have a lemony zest to it. They're really great, really good. Okay, this is Guilliman. Painted him up. Ready to clap some cheeks. He's got the Primaris boys Primarising around the guy. Your blends are great, man. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. It's always been a bit of a struggle. I feel like as of this year, it's becoming better and better. Check the other one. Did you buy these? I feel like this is, you're cheating here. This is basically twice the same model, and you've used AI before. I don't trust you for one bit. Also, you're Georgian, so. Normally, I just paint one-offs, dude. I used to play Warhammer AOS like crazy. I really loved it. But dude, then I got children. And any joy that I had in life got sucked away. We're doing, let me show you. You see how ChatGPT dominates? In everything? I knew this was AI, bro. You were lying when you told me it is not AI. We, on the Patreon currently, we're working on this one, doing stuff like TMM and decayed metallics and stuff like that. I was gonna ask if you heard or gotten into Trench Crusade, but you just indirectly answered my question. Ooh, Trench Crusade. Hold on. I've got some special Trench Crusade stuff right here. Hold on. Did this one with oil paints to practice under the tutelage of what's his face again? DLN Arts. I'll give him a shout out in a minute. We did like a little BrushCon get together with a bunch of people, and I've picked the Sultanate. I'll be getting the remainder of the forest. Just give me a second. I'll be grabbing some of the minis. Found them. I'm just showing off at this point, so forgive me. But in an indirect way, this is me playing the game, or at least a semblance of it. My third game of Trench Crusade. It's really good. Only a few games so far, but me and my buddies are having fun with it. It's so good. Tried to do a bit of a quick OSL effect for the flamethrower. And this one. You getting a day job? Yeah, dude, I'm gonna become a teacher starting in August. However, it'll be fully paid, so I'll be getting a wage, and my studies are getting paid as well, so I'm a happy chappy. This one was trying to get like this scheme down for the entire army. Good luck. Thanks so much, dude. How are you doing? Jesus, how's life on your end? This one was a quick paint job, trying to get like the colors in. I think I did this one in like, it was like 2 hours. Not finished yet, but. This one was also kind of cheating because I haven't done the back. I'm good, thank you, sir. Had a couple of minutes between work calls. Hope you're well. You're not off today? Not a banking holiday in England? I use Banshee. Look at this man use Bansheeing his way over the battlefield, dude. I'm loving the looks of them. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. A friend of mine was playing Antioch, and I was playing these dudes. I haven't done full the backs yet because, I don't know. At some point I was kind of done with them. This one I was trying to do 8mm as good as possible. No holiday here. Just call in sick, interestingly. Fuck him. Don't have the official, just kit bash through Blender. Doesn't matter, man. That's what I really liked about Trench Crusade, dude. You can do whatever. Yeah, this one was basically just practicing NMNMM. See that non-metallic metal? Like seeing Sultanate with those colors. It's kind of like in my head, I built like a bit more of a, how do you say this? Because I have a Moroccan background, so I was brought up with Islam, and due to interest, I've read a lot about it. And I took the green colors because green is the color of Sunni Islam. So, yeah. Kind of want to do more with it, but, you know, in due time. In due time. First, I gotta stabilize a little bit. I've basically been doing entrepreneurial stuff for the past 10 years. Never had any like balanced situation. Oh yeah, beard blessing. Sorry, who are we blessing, Coca? Also, everybody that's new here, please mind your ears because we're doing a blessing. You're gonna hear my awesome singing skills. 2 Mondays ago, I was in France. Why were you in France? Was it for the label? Nobody just scrub you. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please prepare your ears. I'll try and keep it because there's a lot of new people in. I'm gonna try and keep it as eardrum friendly as possible. So I'll do it softly. But please lean in and receive thy blessings. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Monday and it is time to receive your blessings. And thus we wish you an amazing Monday and an even better week. So lean in, touch your forehead against the screen, and receive your blessing. There you go. Have an amazing Monday. France was family holiday, that's all? Okay, that's kind of dope. Taras, welcome in. How are you doing? How is life treating you? Where'd you go in France? Did you visit all the old battlefields of old where the British shat on the French just to gloat at them? Back to work calls. Many blessings to you. Oh, good luck, my dude. Have a good one. Thanks so much for swaying by, brother. This man is just keeping up to date. So much fun. I cannot speak to Interstellar for like months, and then all of a sudden, oh no, he's just a good guy. Thanks for the blessings, obviously. If I could rub at each and every one of your foreheads individually, I would. But I'm not on the PayPal level of money yet, so, you know. Blessings, plus 5% to painting skills for 24 hours. Maybe, man. Do that, combine it with drinking your paint water, you're gonna be a perfect painter. But yeah, exclamation Discord gets you to the Discord if you guys want to share any of your work. I will not be doing a long stream today. One, I'm tired, and two, we'll be off with the kids because it is a banking holiday here in Holland. And I'm gonna spend my time in a place called Monkey Town, which is basically just a blender of way too young kids, way too much noise. And it'll probably suck the little life that I have left in me at the moment straight out of me in the worst possible way. Yeah, and if you want some feedback or anything, just let me know. I'm more than willing to help you guys forward. Normally, I reserve that for Patreon, but we're doing classes every Monday evening. And seeing as stuff is going to change for me fairly soon, I'm going to try and open it up a little bit more. You know, life changes. Life is weird, you know. Taras, how have you been, man? I feel like it's been ages. 1,000,000 years ago. 84 years ago. At the moment, I'm also just being very careful with my painting because I'm genuinely shaking from fatigue. I'm from Ukraine, lurking from time to time in your streams. I like your job. Thank you so much, my dude. Are you still in Ukraine, Thomas? Do you do miniature painting yourself? I feel like we're gonna have to do something nice with the piping in the back. But yeah, if you enjoy the lurk, just for the love of God, just enjoy the lurk. I mean, I'm great at bringing my inner monologue outside, trying to say some controversial shit here and there. I'm actually quite a laid back dude. Most of the time. Most of the time. Unless you say stuff like Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire are better actors than Tom Holland. Stuff like that will get you absolutely, you know, I'll zero in on you. A man, another man. How are you doing? Welcome in. Great TTV. How's life treating you, brother? How was stream last night? I'm in Belgium right now. Yes, miniature is my last hobby. Nice, my dude. Warhammer costs $45 on stream, on Steam. What do you want about Warhammer? What? One Warhammer? I'll also say though, Tobey's Spider-Man movie, at least the first, yeah, okay, yeah, Tobey is okay. He's off the hook. But Andrew Garfield has the expression range of a fucking brick, bro. I mean, obviously, if you would like watching Tobey Maguire, then please do. But I mean, Andrew Garfield, then please do. But that guy cannot act for shit. How are you doing, Gray? How is Gargle Howl Goobcock Axe doing? You managed to paint him beautifully? Like one of your Space Wolf girls? Brush hates Andrew, obviously. Gray, who's your favorite Spider-Man? IRL Spider-Man. Who's your fucking... Hey, don't insult bricks like that. That's true. See? Who's your favorite Spider-Man, Gray? I think chat has spoken out already. If you're gonna say Andrew Garfield, I'm gonna forgive you. Just this once. Tobey Maguire, but Tom Holland's really... See, there you go. There you... You're alone, Coca. You're alone. How is life, my dude? How are you doing this Monday? What are you up to? Brush mass unfollowing. It's not mass if you're alone. Oh, dude, this is what Duimgezicht is making. You could have told me that you uploaded this, bro. Sorry, that was the wrong button. I am actually in a really frustrated mood. Why? What? How? You? I cannot imagine, dog. Duimgezicht, the dude that was here earlier. Yeah, he's working on this beast of a model. Holy shit. Piece of sprue from my new Space Wolf has straight up vanished into the ether. Bro, it's gonna be in the most inconspicuous place you don't think it would be. Or the greatest wisdom of all time, it's gonna be in the last place that you had it. I'm a final model in the unit with a leg. Can you not do something special with that? Also, Ball GM, thank you so much for the goodies. But yeah, this looks great. Let me see if he's still here. Duimgezicht, you ugly son of a gun. This is great. This is great looking. Tore my room apart, man. I've already emailed GW. That kind of sucks, dude. But it would be great if they sent you a full box as a replacement. Yeah, guys, feel free to upload your stuff to the Discord. This is Padume's work. He's blending Games Workshop with Star Wars. Making Star Wars really, really cool and Warhammer really, really dumb. I'm here painting a wall in the kiddo room, but listening. Hey, they love your stuff, dude. Uploaded mine. Welcome in, Mr. Wizards. This is just AI generation, bro. You're just hating on everybody now. I saw this this short on Instagram the other day of a guy telling like his chat on Instagram like, yeah, me and my daughter, we used the AI to create an anime, and then it gets interrupted by somebody else that stitched it. And they were like, that's like a really cool way to tell people that you did absolutely nothing, bro. Kind of had me giggle. But it's like that, you know. You should have been there. But, great. Do you need both boxes? Do you not like... Are you using them for your... Did you eat it? So you made prompts, GG. Yeah, that's basically it, right? I'm using them, yeah. All of both of the boxes? That came out really stubby, but... Yeah, if you guys have any questions in regards to painting, feel free to ask. If I don't have the answer, then Gray will have the answer. That's a short-term solution, just gotta get a bit from another box. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. I think we will get a Buddhist faction in Trench Crusade. Gun monks would go hard. Well, the cool thing about Trench Crusade is that you can make them with the rules that the game offers. Yeah, but I think he means bold Buddhist monks. With like nice ponytails, braided ponytails. Bald heads. Can you design models? You could just create the faction, contact them, tell them that you've got it, and see if you can make something together. But I know how you feel. I'm working on this shield at the moment, Gray. I kept all these bits together, dropped the little box once, and only discovered that the other shield that comes with this set is gone. And I don't know where I left it. I still need to clean up. But it kind of hurts. It feels like a pain in the dick. Brush, if you come to Georgia, let's do collab stream. I'll have to check with my manager, dog. That's just it, though. I don't even remember dropping the bit. Yeah, but that's the thing. You don't have to remember. Welcome in, Taros. Welcome in, Scaldon. Welcome in, Wizards. I don't even remember snipping it off the sprue. Oh, God. Maybe it's Schrodinger's sprue? I've heard GW really cool for this stuff, so we wait. Yeah, they tend not to be like bitches about it. Bro, that is scary as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. What the actual hell? How did you even make this? Welcome in. Hello, everybody. Their overall company is questionable at best, but their customer service is goated. Yeah, where do you think all their money goes? Salika, welcome in. How are you doing, man?
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
You joined us here? How's life? How was your stream? Look at this sexy man. No, you. No, you. I'd buy that bust. Dude, I should get this sculpted. This is scary. This is an AI prompt, but it is scary how good this looks. Good, but had to stop. Hands getting shaky. Take it easy, dude. Take it easy. Look after yourself. Do you have any pictures of what you were working on? Logo is reversed though. It's better in real life. Yeah, I need to get the once I get the whole income shit organized, I'm gonna buy some merch just to give away. The merch shop is still on and everything, but I just can't be arsed, dude. I just can't be arsed. This is scary, Coca. Holy shit. Let me take a quick snappy. Yeah, do that, man. Sure. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you all doing good. I've been working on some Dark Angels to accompany the biggest dork angel of them all. Looks crazy realistic, Coca. Well, basically what we've been doing is we've been trying to do weapons, but I'm a slow painter today. Yeah, I can get scary how well I can be. Dude, how? How? Is it just pull in images from the stream? Because even the spot underneath my eye is there. Even the curling of my little like goatee is as my beard curls. It's scary, dude. But look at that handsome man. You don't want to paint this. How's life, Kaz? Haven't seen you in a while, dude. How are you doing? Como estás, amigo? You wanna see real pic? Maybe. Sure. As long as your pants are on, I'm down for anything. It's gotta be TOS, you know? Also, forgive my long fingernails. I send it. What the fuck? You took it from this one? There are image to mesh AIs as well for creating STLs. Really? That's kind of insane. It's crazy, dude. Holy shit, that is absolutely insane. I'm not gonna lie. One handsome devil though. God dang. Do you have a runny nose? Prepping for my students' exam tomorrow. But overall, not too bad. Also, not my fault you stream and I'm at work. Why would you work when I stream, bro? I can do this only 3 times. I forgot you're unemployed. Oh, Kaz, by the way, guess who's gonna be a teacher starting August? This guy. Yeah, I'm gonna start learning to teach French. 3 days a week working, 2 days a week, 2 days a week studying, 2 years to get my papers, fully paid wage from the get-go, and my education gets fully paid by the school. You're unemployed as well. Well, I mean, I do earn some money with Patreon and Twitch. No fat stacks like it used to be back in the day when I was doing this like, I don't know, 4 days a week. I ain't got not much to complain. For something that kind of exploded out of nowhere. That AI image cost to make worth. Have you seen how handsome this guy looks? Shared them pics? Where'd you share them? Oh, DMs. Let me make sure they don't see the feed pics immediately. You're entering these in a competition, right? So you're doing school? Yeah, I'm going to be basically what I'm going to be doing is I'll teach French to 12 to 18-year-olds on different levels. Get my papers, and then from the papers, basically just dive into the whole language stuff. Indeed, good sir. Very nice. Looking good. I like it. This one as well. I like the colors. Bonjour, my name is... bonjour, je suis Bruchlicker. J'habite à Leeuwarden dans le Pays-Bas. Le nord de Pays-Bas. Very good, I like it. J'ai un frère, il nomme Snordine. Elle jouait du football. Yeah, a little bit, but down the line should be good. Brush day before will ask AI write me a text how to greet in French. Brother, are you having the stroke? Well, this is looking good, Salika, dude. And I hope you can manage your health, brother. I hope, for the love of God, there's nothing serious going on with you. Shout out A7 Salika. Please give the man a follow. He deserves your McLovin. It's getting worse, but cheers, man. Dude, watch yourself. Watch yourself, bro. But yeah, please click that heart button and give that man a follow. He's deserving of your love. He might just shout the occasional random ass penis out of nowhere, but you know, that's him. Allô, allô, voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir avec une baguette et un croissant? I put on an instrumental liquid drum and bass playlist, but this is kind of dope, I'm not gonna lie. Mon baguette est très gros. Dude, I for some reason thought that French was basically like a dying language, but it's still the fourth most spoken language in the world. Even though a lot of these previous colonial nations have started developing their own type of French. And it's still the fourth most spoken language on the internet as well, which is insane to me. French colonies went very far in what? Moving away? Omelette du fromage! Welcome in, Billy. Borstel, je hebt een sexy baard. Dankjewel. Rar. Plus France is a pretty big country. Well, yeah, if you look at it from a European stance. But the French are also not loved by many, so you know, I thought maybe they, you know, even though it's an official language within NATO, I love a lot of things they do and make though. What, the French? You did write it right, by the way, but it wasn't you. It was also AI again. Coca, stop it. Why are you like this? Croissants, revolutions, French kissing. This is true though, yes, yes, the guillotine as well. Maybe we should reintroduce it. For obvious reasons, I think. How's your foot, by the way? Only thing I know about the French language is that it can get complex. I feel complexity within languages is also, if you dive into it like without any previous knowledge. But I've been to Italy. I don't speak any Italian. But with a little bit of deduction and knowledge from French, it's quite easy to get a hold of the spoken rules. But I feel like if you're not going into politics or like high business, there's no need to actually learn official French. My foot is pretty bad. Don't have a leg to stand on. But did you get those crutches from Mitchell? I'm gonna say yes to feel good about. Obviously, if you can flawlessly communicate with Mufasa, you at least have Mediterranean down. I must sleep. Happy I stumbled in here. Have a good Monday, y'all. You as well, Mr. Wizards. Have an amazing Monday, and thank you for swinging by. And appreciate you dropping a follow, man. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you can find me on here. You know, making fun of people that love Andrew Garfield. So, talk to you later. Sleep well. I mean, in all honesty, if you can communicate with Fasa in the proper way, like it remains friendly, then obviously. Mitchell came in clutch with the crutch. Very nice. Mitchell kind of has that vibe about him, right? That clutch crutch vibe. Brush, I heard that. Obviously you heard that. It was supposed to be heard by you. Especially you. So, we had our government fall in Holland, right? Without getting too political. Adrian's Brush, dude, how are you doing? Goedemorgen, kerel. Hoe gaat het ermee? Alles flexie, broer. I was messaging with Beru, who I know in real life. We are both like left-leaning in our politics, but it was kind of funny because Tobey Maguire, Andrew, no, get the fuck out of here. It's a good thing my mods aren't here, man. Otherwise, I would have had you banned for having a stupid opinion. Alles flexibel, flexibel, jongen. Very nice. Give me a second as I need to grab my reference. Because I think I'm gonna glue on the arms, which will make it a bit easier. That's it, I'm gonna eat now. Just remember, the Ginkali is supposed to be eaten like it's food. Not like it's a set of Andrew Garfield's balls. Enjoy your food, my dude. Wait a second. Wait a minute. this is kind of impossible. There we go. I glued this head on wrong. Sometimes this happens in Warhammer. Once! Fuck politics, by the way. But to be fair, I think I'm gonna vote Jimmy Dyke. Good old Jimmy, you know, of the Socialist Party. They're kinda cool people. Also, have you spotted the Hans? Also, have you been in touch with, what's his face? What's his face again? Roz. This dude should have his helmet this way. Because he's about to stab a bitch. He's spotted on that end. That's the thing. I almost flubberty goopty it. I'm gonna have to. God damn. Spoke to him yesterday. Oh yeah. Okay. Yes, this, and then this one goes this way. That was it. There you go. Then it should be proper again. This one over there, and the other shield. I should have somewhere around here. I gotta rediscover it. Yeah, and then this one goes here. There we go. There we go. Yeah, so we're gonna glue this into place immediately. Also, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Forge World, but holy shit. Sometimes Forge World is genuinely just... I feel like it's been developed to make the entirety of the Warhammer community just cry, break down and cry. This garbage? Absolutely. Holy hell. Just so you guys know, this is a normal Marine. This is a Primaris Marine. And they don't differ that much in size, but not expensive garbage. Oui. They don't differ that much, luckily enough. But damn, these boys have some gaps here and there. It's crazy. Adapt is good to see you. You get my Dark Angels going? Why are you not getting them going? Is there a reason? Is there a reason for it? Kissy, Mr. Wolfman. It was actually Adaptus that thought of Gargle Guts Moonblood Howl. I don't know, it's gonna be a different name continuously, but we don't care. As long as we make Mr. Grey cry on the inside. I have other projects, cancel them, bro. Borgdorf Wolfington. Adaptus, we should send Gray just a bunch of nameplates. And we need to find leverage on him to force him to name his full force as Gargle Barble as possible. We need his wife to make compromising pictures of him. He's the poshest Space Wolf because his name ends in ton. Yeah. Only gray on collars. Does anybody have Gray's feet pics? He always says he doesn't do it, right? If you by accident have stumbled upon his feet pics, please send them my way so we can strong arm him into naming his Space Wolves with nameplates like, I don't know, Roar Howl, Space Wolf Moon, stuff like that. I think that would be very fitting. Subscribe to Only Grays, exactly. That's the only thing you need in life. Brother Moon Moon. Would be perfect though, not gonna lie. What are you painting now? Reminds me of a Roman shield, but futuristic. Is it a Space Marine thingy? Yes, correct. This is being held by this little goober over here. Like this. Doesn't fit perfectly yet, but... a little bit downwards, like so. Real cool. You're lurking again while having lunch. Enjoy your lunch, dude. That reminds me. Time for me to have lunch very soon as well. And then basically it's like they all have different weapons, but it kind of gives them a little bit of character, you know. And I made their pee-pee cloths green and their capes green because they will be accompanying the big man himself. They will be his honor retinue, basically. Literal big man himself. So yeah. Sick. I really like the big sword. What is the effect? It's basically the idea of lightning. I feel like it came out really nice. Cocoa Beach? Must have a big pee-pee with cloth that long. Uh-huh. You dirty, dirty Huaman. Exactly that. How you doing? Long time no see. Yeah, so this is one big guy, and then we have another big guy. With his own honor retinue, and then we have another big guy. It's just a bunch of big guys. Big dudes with big guns. How you doing? I'm tired. I'm doing good. Also, I got the job. I'm gonna be a teacher starting August. This one's sword is a flame. Litzy, welcome in. How you doing? Thank you for the raid. How's life treating you? I was just showing off at the moment. Forgive me. Congrats. Thank you very much. Very happy. Yeah. I'm gonna have to reschedule some streaming times, but I think we'll be alright. So yeah, it's basically Gurliman, the lion, and then Sanguinius. Sanguinius is gonna get red armor instead of gold. Was gibt ab, mein Guter? Ja gut, ja sehr gut. Wie geht es dir? What have you been working on, Litzy? I'm so sorry. I didn't even lurk your stream. I was just so distracted by life. Super cool and so clean. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's gonna be for a diorama for a buddy of mine. Oh, Papa Smith, nice one. Thank you so much. How are you doing, Citrander? If you have anything to share, Litzy, please do. I'll give you a shout out in a minute. I worked all weekend, so today was a slow but eventful day. What type of work do you do again? I broke off the leg of my Scorpac Lord. Is it because you hate Necrons, or was it accidentally? You never know nowadays. Very fine, good to hear, good to hear. Oh, not again, sharing. What do you mean? What do you mean, sharing? We keep our pants on though, don't worry about it. I'm just that much tired. I feel you. I have my eyes open, but like my innermost life is just asleep. I don't even know what I'm saying half the time. That's also why I get away with saying so much dumb stuff. Like, where did I put my super glue that I just used a second ago? Eyes open, life closed. Exactly. Nobody knows this, but the real gurus, that is the way they try to guide you through life. Eyes closed. Eyes open, life closed. Is that what they mean when they say eyes wide shut? Exactly. There you go. Give him weapon. Choose yourself from a little bit of them. Whoa, Mom Spaghetti, how are you doing, dude? Wow, wow, wee, wow. What am I looking at? Mr. Sintarandir. I have the brothers on my Instagram. How's your weekend been, Mom Spaghetti? Let me grab Litsy's first. This one is going to be a bit late. Let me grab your Instagram real quick. Wait, Sintrandir, you upload to Flickr? Let me check your Insta real quick. Instagram. Let's see. Oh, this one you mean? I have the brothers on my Instagram. I'm not gonna lie, the two legs actually look kinda dope. Almost more menacing than the three ones. Yeah, those are emblem of my studio works. Some of them. Oh, let me check out in a second. Also, while we're looking at Litzy Works' work, shout out Litzy Works. Bing bang bong. There you go. Please give them a follow and the McLovin. Because if you're not following Litzy Works, then you might not be working at all. And maybe you need a little bit more Litzy in your life. There you go. Click that heart button. Don't be a party pooper. Give them some love. Thank you for the raid. The hidden leg is the deadliest leg. It can come out of nowhere. See what I did there, Adaptus? I'm hoping to finish Celeste this week. You're working on multiple projects? More Dark Angels. Yes, for variety. Yeah, to remain sane. Dude, I was always a little bit scared that I was the only one that made a mess of their desk. But this kind of comforts me, you know? I'm not the only one. I like the bingo thing. Really nice. My husband is buying faster than I paint. If that's most people that do Warhammer do that. They basically buy boxes. You don't want to see my desk today. Well, maybe I do. Rar. You've come a long way. Very nice. Good stuff, Litzy. Go give him a follow. Don't be a potty pooper. Let's have a little bit of a look at Mamas's. Are these all yours? Sintarandir? Sintarandir? Sintarandir. Stairways. I like the Wanted poster, really dope. You've painted a lot. Oh, Deswing. And this, Kinzoku Daragon. Doragon Hime! Where is this from? Kinda dope. What a sculpt. What is the sculpt from? The Dutch Grim Squeaker, squeaking very Dutchly. Ik ben ook gewoon een klant, ik wil ook gewoon kaas. How are you doing, dude? I am sorry I have to raid and run. Don't worry about it. Chill really nicely. And thank you so much for the raid. Take care and take care of yourself and your fam. Be sure to rest well. And I appreciate you bringing your goobers here. That you entrust me with these folks is very daring of you. Those from Studio are commissions. Kinzoku is mine. Dragon is 40 centimeters. Long special from Hong Kong. Those custom order AK. Oh, okay, nice. And these are all commissions? That's kind of dope, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Very diverse portfolio as well. Are these all third-party prints? Like recasts? Ispandor Ulixis. Very dope. Johannes Corrades Klein. Good, life's been busy. I know, right? Are you doing well, dog? Nope, studio works are all original. GW Forge World. Oh, damn. These are some expensive models, bro. Such a cool sculpt. Very good, very nice. Bolt action. Duizendzoon. I'm gonna go for another cup of coffee in a few, and then we'll probably continue on for another, I don't know, 20 to 30 minutes. I would have loved to take longer, but you know. Rush, rate my games? Bro, are you sure you want to do this? Yeah, man, internship in life is going well. Not too much time to paint, though. That happens, dude. That happens. C'est la vie, mon ami. Thanks for sharing, dude. Looks good. You do a lot of commissions? feel like this list basically is modern daytism packaged together. Jesus. Even Counter Strike, my lord. I'm gonna go for a cup of coffee real quick. I'll be back in a moment. We'll just goober around a little bit longer. Do not commissions anymore after 8 years working for studios. So basically, studios hire you for from a self-employed role. Is that how I need to look at it? Gotta go. Lecture time. Good luck, Goka. Have a good one. Remember, learn your Balkan history. I'm gonna be back in a moment. I'm gonna grab another cup of coffee, and I suggest you do the same. I'll be back in 2 to 5 minutes. Good luck, my dude. Good luck, my duder. Hello? Hello, gamers? Wait, you founded the studio and you left it? How's life been, Mom Spaghetti, man? What have you been up to? Fuck me. Dude, these models, they attract dust so easily. It is crazy. Very confusing. Not bad, dude. Was my birthday Friday? Mrs. actually got me some Dark Angels. Nice, dude. Congratulations. How old are you now? How ripe have you become? How you been? I'm good, man. I'm good. Kids are doing great. Life is just generally chill at the moment. Gotten word that I've been selected from a bunch of applicants to start my education to become a teacher. And I'll be teaching French start August, but also getting my license and papers to become a full-time teacher in the coming 2 years. I have to see how I'm gonna balance that out. I'm a mid-ripe 33. Very nice. Congrats. Thank you so much, my dude. I'm very happy. I was kind of gunning for it. Studio was not mine. I was founder and senior painter and an art director, but Space was hired as daughter side project of other firm. Where are you from, dude? That's bros. Thanks so much. I'm really happy with it. I think I kind of blew him out of the water. We had to do roleplay with students. Like the normal acceptable one, not the one where you wear skimpy clothes. You basically got a case thrown at your feet, and you had to kind of navigate the situation and coach the students as best I could. So I did that. It was really fun. I'll be getting an invitation from a school under their umbrella soon, and we go from there. I am from Central Europe. Cool. But you fully stopped doing commission work, or just you stopped for the studio? So yeah, I'll be having that conversation, see if I can match with any of the schools under their umbrella, because they have different schools, and there's like a genuine shortage of French teachers here in Holland, so kind of pick the good stuff and yeah, go from there. Lecture is late. Guess I will watch Brush for a while. Yeah, as you should. I bought some 3D heads for Dark Angels. What do you think? The whole army having hoods and the leaders having winged helmets? Is that like lore accurate? Because first of all, I do not care about I couldn't care less about established Warhammer lore. They're your models. You should do with them as you please. If you think that looks cool, dude, you should go for it. It's your money after all, right? You don't think so? Well, if you think it looks cool, rule of cool always wins out on any other rules, dude. She is 84 years old? What, your teacher? 84 years old. Ancient. I mean, I did a full loyalist, like 1,000 points of Alpha Legion at one point, and I did them exactly how I wanted them, so... And then people were like, I was trying to like stay a little bit lore accurate, but I think I made like round shields, like Greek style shields with tridents for them. And then people were like, actually, they didn't use those weapons. And I was like, oh, were you there? Were you part of the Imperium at that exact point? I don't think so, bro. I'll give it a bash. Not sure if the hoods would look out of place with no cloak. No, I don't think so, man. You just use the right colors, you can integrate it really nicely. I am on forced retirement, sort of, for many years. We don't need to work as normal people. A little bit complicated, pensioner. That's good. Oh my god, we speak of Fasa with Gray and he appears out of nowhere. I've not seen him for a full week, but now he appears out of nowhere. How are you doing, Fasa? You painted them as guardsmen? I didn't paint them as guardsmen, but they were just like, how do you say this? Primaris models? But then with Alpha Legion scheme, color scheme. Breathing, how's life there? Good, dude. I got the job. Kids are doing great. Barely sleep, so, you know, life is good. What have you been up to, man? How's the sculpting been? Those of you who don't know, Mufasa is a really talented individual, but kind of suffers the fate of any creative, especially when they're bold and they have a mustache. Whoa. I'm sorry, dude. I've not been keeping up with anything. But yeah, I got the job. I got it, mate. Also, well, I also got coffee. Yeah, we need to meet soon. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much. I'm really happy with it. Balance out a little bit of income and then refocus stream in a proper manner. Very happy for you. Thank you, dude. Thank you. I was supposed to call you later today, but I'm happy to see you in chat. You're probably very busy with work as well, eh? Really busy with the work. Worken. So I painted this brown, but due to me being dumb, I mean last week, dude, I know everybody's off today from work. Listen, I might be unemployed, but I know exactly when people do not have to work, okay? Remember, I have 2 kids. How's Kristen? But anyway, yeah, Mufasa is absolutely a great and talented sculptor, but he suffers basically the Italian creative curse. So I'm hoping to be one of the first to buy his sculpts off of him once they're done. And I can paint them on screen. Oh yeah, I need to prep everything for when I am off in 2 weeks. What do you mean? My sis speaks Dutch? Does she live here? Has she lived here? You have painted a model from Mufasa? Mufasa, what is this? Cast before me, bro? My god. What curse? The toad is done. Working on a 3/4 man fighting a tentacle? Oh. Hentai much? Very nice. I have Fafnir painted by Mufasa. Yeah, but it's not, he didn't sculpt it himself. Frazzetta piece. Obviously Frazzetta, you know. Italians, they only go with Italians. Oh god, coffee is so good. But yeah, I'm very proud of this goober. For those of you who don't know Fase, it's basically he's basically like super talented, and yeah, we need more of Fase. He needs to do less road work or whatever the fuck he does in his spare time. But should do more sculpting. Ashebush from NL multinational firm. Speaking mostly Dutch or English with customers. Not proficient in other languages. Very nice. And she works for a Dutch company. In Central Europe. Does that mean that she also gets a Dutch wage? Or does she get a Central European wage? I mean, I'm asking the real questions. I'm just saying. Because if I could find a company that is willing to pay me to work for them in Georgia, I would move within a heartbeat. Salah. That's sure her thing, her life. Oh, good. I like that. That's nice. Jongen. Lekker is everything you need to survive here. That is also true. Since when are you collecting 30k? This is for the commission, man. I've not done any painting in these past few weeks. I'm actually quite shaky, so I'm waiting for the application of details until I get a little bit more rest. But now that the little guy is actually able to turn himself to sleep, because we basically put him in his little crib, he chills the hell out and he goes to sleep. Now the big dude, my 4-year-old, basically comes out of the bed at like 1 o'clock at night and he wants to jump in our bed with us. Which has been kind of a pain in the dick because he doesn't necessarily sleep in long. So yeah, basically the long end and the short end of the story is don't have kids if you want rest. Because even, I think it was last Tuesday, noted. okay, but you do get this in return. Hold on, let me show you. I don't know if you saw this, Mufasa. I got a clip from my girlfriend the other day. When she was with the boys. Look it up. Oh, look at this. Sleep? Weird word for someone who has insomnia, chronic hypomania? What is hypomania? Machine body, the weakest the flesh is weak.
Hey, oh no! Kan ze zeggen? Hey, oh no! Hey, oh no!
You get that in return, but it just softens the pain of not being able to sleep. Two goober living their best life. Basically, yeah. Basically. Your kids are cute, but in this economy, in America, they're basically a death sentence, bro. However, you know, the big Trump and the big Musk are breaking up, it seems. Love lost, you know. I'm gonna do a little bit of easy gold, Balthazar gold, and then we're gonna raid Raging. But also, I just can't handle the times when they aren't so cute. Kinda depends, man. With me, when I held my firstborn, basically in my head, it shifted so hard. It's like a primal instinct just activated at that point. It was really weird, really weird. Felt like an acid trip that went really hard at that point. And I decided to shift some priorities in my life, and currently I am a stay-at-home dad. This is also why I'm kind of happy that I've gotten a job. But I feel like there's like different types of men out there. I have buddies of mine that actually started working more when they had kids because they can't handle it. They just can't. What are you up to now, Fossa? What are you doing? Also, for those of you who are painting, how's it going? You guys happy with your results? Quacker, a digesting lunch. Very nice. Later some gaming or sculpting? Go do some sculpting, bro. Go make your profound work even more profound, bro. Are you guys liking this playlist, by the way? I think this is really chill. A little bit up-tempo, but also something that you could play in the background softly. You are not my dad. No, but I know what your dad has done to you, so... Or that's your grandpa, so I could act like I'm your grandpa at least. Also, I will call you after stream, Fossa, so keep your phone within reach. This whole shield we're just gonna be doing easy peasy. Quite happy with the paint jobs. Been painting to KDM minis. Share 'em. Dutch. Low level wetware. Waiting for at least Neuromancer Tech. For Sprawl. For meetup place will be Zion Cluster Colony at Freeside. Holy shit, that was like Greek to me, bro. I have no clue what that said except for Neuromancer and wetware. But then also, like, I'm quite dumb. Because this is the back of the shield, I'm not going to put too much attention into this, but I kind of do feel like I want some of this stuff to have like different coloring so that when you look at the back of the shield, you actually see something. So let's shade this. Let's shade this, baby. Huh? We're gonna apply it thick and we're gonna apply it chunky. Would be nice if the tanky actually held on to the piece. That would be nice, you know. Again, I'm not looking for perfection, I just want stuff covered. Start making this thing more beautiful as we move again back to the front. Do details and stuff, bring out the Norse leaking details. But the back of the shield will not have a lot of attention, you know. You ask what is chronic hypomania? Imagine permanent functional state between hyperactivity and mania. Oh, that's. I can imagine that being like a curse and a blessing. But it's good that you have it at least diagnosed. Serge, how are you doing, man? Welcome in. Adam Smasher level or Motogo Kusanagi. This is what I imagine. Can you imagine? Fucking Adam Smasher having just a brain. You look like a nice piece of fuckable meat. Rose, did you finish Cyberpunk? I'm almost on my second finish. It's really good. How that game doesn't have like 5 DLCs already. Holy shit. That story, there's so many layers in it. I appreciate you recommending it to me. Wait, this is KDM? This is very Christian looking for KDM, bro. It looks beautiful, don't get me wrong, but this I like more. It's very good. I like it. Less Christian. More Booba. All those clothes for KDM, yeah. This especially. This one is not KDM. This one is KDM. 100% is KDM. Also, it's good to see that this desk is also a mess and I'm not the only one. I played even Cyberpunk 2020 and Cyberpunk Red. I completed, like no gigs left completed. Very Christian KDM. This is Kingdom. Dude, and the Phantom Liberty as a DLC for Cyberpunk. Holy hell, it is such a good game. I love these, by the way. Dutch Grim, really, really nice. You're also just talented, bro. You need to quit your internship and actually start painting more. That's just my opinion, man. This is my opinion, man. La Morra! How you doing? Welcome in, brother. Appreciate the follow on Instagram as well, dude. I saw it. What a gamer. How's your weekend been so far? How's life treating you so far? But yeah, if there was anything I would like to play, like a tabletops game / D&D version of, it would be Cyberpunk. I just love the idea. How gritty and semi-realistic it would be. Just a month left. Good, good. Speeding up then, man. Yeah, I had all these plans for competition this year, but you know, kind of screwed up by getting that job. The job. Good. Taking a break for lunch. How are you? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Are you working today? Where are you from? Time to paint after and the summer. Yeah, I was looking into maybe doing like a singular day get together with a bunch of people this summer. I don't think I can afford another weekend, but I mean a day would be possible just in my backyard with a bunch of folk. Portugal. Tomorrow is a holiday though. Tomorrow? Oh, okay. The rest of Europe is celebrating that holiday today, I believe. Possibly. But good for you, man. Any plans for tomorrow? Slowly but surely, these are coming together. Why one arm is Chachi? What do you mean is Chachi? What is Chachi? Packing. Got a work trip for the rest of the week? Where are you going? Within Portugal or what? No painting. We're just calling sick, bro. The color? Chachi? Chachi or kaki? This is just the style of the models, bro. I don't know. I don't make the rules, dog. I'm not like the 40k, 30k expert on lore. Fasa. Also, it's kaki. Why you type a chachi? Why you do this to me, brother? You read it like the second, but no, you don't write it chachi. Only in Italian you write it chachi. Kaki is KH, not CH. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Fasa. Is Gray still here? Gray, I need you to translate between me and Fasa, bro. This is your time to shine. Yeah, like that. Kaki. See, there you go. Lamora, dunk on him, bro. He is saying... Basically, you're the Peter Griffin in the Family Guy episode where he walks into the butcher shop. Vasa's there, all angry. Oh my god. Oh man. Yeah, absolutely flawless translation. Did you happen to stumble upon your lost sprue, by the way? Or? I was thinking, man, what the hell is Chachi? Is it like an ice cream flavor or something? Chachi. Nope. Took from the second box. I'm out being bullied all the time. No, you're not. You're being lovingly pestered, bro. Lovingly heckled. Yesterday when I paid for that gasoline of that dude, I kind of felt like he was gonna follow me home. I don't know why. I just got so irked at the last moment of that whole situation. Kind of weird. I'm actually going up for some sculpting. Good, dude. I might jump on Discord in a few because I'm kind of feeling this painting. But I feel like it's kind of... Normally, I try to be a little bit more active. I feel like I need to rest. But I'll talk to you later, Fasa. Have a good one. I'll call you at least after stream. Let me check real quick my phone. For fuck's sake! I think we did alright. I'm gonna do the details probably off stream. But I think the weapons and everything look good. Now all we gotta do is the capes, the minor details on the helmets and stuff like that. I need to get this finished because after these are done, look at this. I've got this next massive project. The same client. I'm gonna have to do a lot of work with these guys. Ugh. We got these Horus Heresy book stands, but these are full blocks of resin. And I suggested that we do one in the original style, which is basically 30k Horus with a lot of, you know, evil stuff on him. But the other one on the left hand side will be white Horus without the spikes. These will be made into pouches. The eyes will remain there because it's basically at some point it's already the case. But I'll be looking at removing all the iconography, the tubes and stuff, make him look like beautiful Horus when he was still a Luna Wolf. So this will be like a pearly white, broken white Cram armor, and then the other one will be black, so he can put his Horus Heresy collection in between. That's chunky block of resin. I think this one is like probably 3 kilos, 4 kilos. Which isn't a lot, but if you're painting this, I think I'm gonna make a custom stand for him to put him in, like this. But they're actually like, this is like genuine chunk. So yeah, but first we gotta get these done. Then we gotta get Sanguinius and his boys done. And then I can set up, is that a 3D printed? No, this is actually, this was an exclusive sale from GW. But it wouldn't surprise me if you could find a 3D print of this anywhere on the web. I mean, you know. Also draws. We're about to read out, but I do have 3D printed not dark angels, blood angels. They're all angels, man. They're all the same to me. Here we have the shield. The shield. This one will be carried by this dude, like so. But yeah, I think for just a few hours of painting and a little bit of streaming, we did quite well. I'm happy. We'll do the capes and batch painting. Dude, I have one missing lamp at the moment for reasons. I feel like it's very dark in here. Dark. Yeah. So thank you for accompanying me on this ride, doing this stuff. Oh my god, heart attack. It's kind of dope to actually have like something a little bit different than trying to do bronze NMM on this dude. That I've been trying to do. I mean, it's starting to look alright. Still needs a lot of loving, but hello, Schmexy. Hello, old mimic. How you doing, mate? How's that treating you? And this was all printed by the guy that said, hello, Schmexy. I feel like this is heading the right way. The shield we're gonna do. Sword broke. Yeah, fucking dunked off. Sadly. But I'll manage to, you know, put it back in. Hey yo, Licky Gang. Hey yo, Murdoch. How you doing? Why are you all showing up? I just told people that we're about to raid out. Looks amazing. Thank you. We're well on our way. Well on our way. Still a lot of work, but I feel like doing a lot of different layers has kind of added to the whole thing. I have happier today. I finished my school exam at school. Nice, dude. Are you done? I study timing. Very good. Timing is also like, you know, a skill that should be practiced. A lot of details still to do, but I feel like it's coming together nicely. So I'm not rushing this one. I just want to work on this as good as possible, make the bronze look nice, with a little bit of tanned skin. But it's good to have something else to work on as well. We'll just be pushing the highlights on the bronze and make it look even better. How's the family horde? How are you guys doing? Everybody happy? Happy? Healthy? Also tonight on Patreon, together with the patrons, we get a little bit of, how do you say this? Grime, dirt, TMM. Now we're going to be working on bringing this fully up again. Finishing this up with highlights and stuff like that, small details, make it look juicy and good. Also, printed by Horde Mimic, he's my guy. When it comes to 3D prints, I don't do 3D prints myself. I just don't have the time. But it's always quality. Anyway, we're about to head out. I'm gonna raid and run, so please, for the love of God, just tell this man we're gonna be joining this guy. We raided Luna Blum this week somewhere, but I don't know if you guys know this man. But he's a good man. He's a lovely man. He's a manly man. And I think most of you know him already. But we're gonna raid this dude. I'll be back on Wednesday. Hopefully regular schedule again now that all the applying for jobs has passed. Yeah, we'll be doing miniature news Monday very soon as well, but at the time I basically have my focus in other places, and especially my sleep is in other places, non-existent basically. So, you know, life is life. I will be live Wednesday at 9:30 Dutch, and we are now going to be raiding Rajan. He has a printing service in Australia. He's just a genuine good guy, fun guy. And I say drop him a follow. Let's raid him. Let's give him some loving. I'll be saying hi and getting the fuck out. But I hope you guys enjoy yourself at least. Have a great Monday. Have a great week. Remember, if it's not your company, don't work too hard. And think about yourself every once in a while. Love you all. Thanks for being here. I'll talk to you guys soon. Goodbye.